Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is a demanded video, and someone asked me to have an interview of myself, and so he's far away, right? Don't have face-to-face interaction, and that's why I'm recording this video. And there are certain things that I have to cover up in this video. A brief introduction of myself, right? My school, my academic life, school, college and university, and the challenges that I have faced and how I overcome or deal with that. Obviously, what profession I should opt for after graduating, and what is the message for the college students. Let's begin with a brief introduction of myself. I am Rafaqat Ali from Gilgit-Baltistan, and I'm doing BS English Literature and Linguistics from Namal, Islamabad. So as far as my college is concerned, I have done my matriculation and FSC from Khan Higher Secondary School, Gilgit. The first and very important thing in this journey from college, from school, or even from birth to death, struggle of life. And for me, life is the name of struggle. Obviously, everyone is going through struggle of life, the competition of life, the work of life to survive in this competitive world, struggling with the world or struggling with ourselves as well, right? Apart from having competition with others, we have foremost the competition with ourselves to conquer our inner self. That is the most important, to recognize ourselves, to identify our true identity. It is the real battle, or that is the real struggle. So I will cover or discuss my experiences, right? My struggles, how I tackled the problems throughout my academic career, college, school and university as well. So begin from the very beginning. My family migrated to Gilgit-Baltistan, and now we are living in the Gilgit city. So that was a change, a shift to cope up with different. The environment was different, and to cope up and to live in the competitive, changing environment, I have to work hard, obviously. So it was a change or transformation in my life, right? And before that, I was an average student, and my mother often used to scold me, right, by comparing me with my cousins because they are achieving great grades, and I was not doing good. And so I was interested in movies from the very beginning. So my passion become my the program that I choose. What you are passionate about from childhood, that become ultimate fate or destiny of you. Struggle begins in my life, and I work much harder because I define myself as a hardworking student, right? Obviously, life is the name of struggle. So I work hard, and hard work pays off. And it paid me off, and I just got second position in my class, right, in class 5th. And after that, in class 7th, I got admission in Khan Higher Secondary School, Gilgit, which is the most prestigious institution in Gilgit-Baltistan, and very few very competitive students selected for there. It was again a struggle, obviously, and my name was among the waiting students in the waiting list. And fortunately, I was called. Right, again, I enter into a new struggle, into a new phase of struggle. More competition there. And to survive among that, I have to work much harder, and I began working much harder than the previous age, and to sustain myself among that. So obviously, that it is my struggle which enable me to just position myself among the top 10 in my class. And the progress of my life, the graph of my life, it was just began to move upward, progress and progress. And in class 9th, obviously, a new experience of board examination, and I have scored 83%, and it was a amazing score at that time. And the marking scheme of AQB, right, was much harsh at that time. and the pattern was much difficult, you can say different, right? And especially in English and Urdu paper we have a different curriculum, Alhamdulillah, nowadays students, most of them are scoring above 90%, right? Obviously the age is like this, it was different. I've done my FSC back in 2019, so things have been changed, especially during this pandemic, COVID-19, examination and schooling, online virtual learning, and the examination evaluation system have changed. Paper in this year they are based on MCQ and different pattern. Whatever the things are, we are not concerned about that. What we are concerned about is the struggles and challenges of life, real life problems, and how we deal with reference to academics, obviously. And so my graph began to grow upward, right? And there was stage a come when the graph of life, life is fluctuates, right? Up and downs in life. And Charles Dickens, in his novel Hard Times, he writes that every life is its roses and thorns. So which means, right, roses he refers to good times, and thorns, bad times, harsh things, problems. So life is up and down, and the graph of life fluctuates up and down: happiness, failure, win, sorrow, grief, things like that. So obviously a kind of decline came to my life. The graph of my life began to move downward, right? In the sense that in academics, and my result was like a little bit less than the previous one in FSC, and I've done my FSC with 76%, right? And obviously after matriculation a critical period come. There are two periods, critical periods, or decisive times in your academics after matriculation and after FSC, because you have to opt for the subjects. So in after matriculation, I don't like mathematics. That's why I opt for biology, pre-medical, because I love to study about life. Not in that sense that medical or doctors do, obviously, but in the sense of what a literary person can study, a student of literature can study. Literature, it's life. Literature is life. Literature is study of life. So I was interested, my rote interest or passion was there, right? And which later I opted a subject, English literature and linguistics. So obviously for parents' expectation I have choose pre-medical because it was their wish, and mine as well. Not for MBBS, but just I don't like mathematics. So obviously there is such unhealthy competition in medical line, and just thinking that I will be selected with only 76% was a foolish thing to do, unrealistic, and I've friends who have 88 or even 90, they've been not selected, right? So it was your passion that leads you here, right? And the competition, your hard work, dedication, determination, and consistency. So obviously I got failure in MDCAT, in AKU MBBS test as well. So life, when you enter real life, harsh, dealing with the problems, harsh realities of life, the failures, many failures that you have faced, not in academics as well, but in life, right? In many things, many aspects of life, relationships as well, things like that, probably you might experience now, or may you will experience in university life as well. Life is made of problems, it's part of life, and we have to deal with it. We have to struggle, right? Hustle of life. And after that failure in MDCAT, my brother wished me to apply for army, right? Commission in army, Pakistan army. So obviously I've also tried that, and I've applied for PMA long course 145, and not so passionate about it, right? And obviously if you are not passionate interest, obviously it led to your failure. So it was again a failure in army as well. And after that, my eldest brother, I'm very grateful that he gave me a good suggestion or idea that you must opt for English literature because it suits my nature. I am fond of reading, right? A bibliophile, lover, book lover, you can say. So I love reading. I read books, right? Some inclination towards art, poetry, and dramatics as well. And these skills I've flourished after getting admission in English literature. And now I just write some basic poetry, spoken word poetry. And if I got time, I just obviously share with you my some of my writing works, poetry as well. And so I have chosen English literature and linguistics, right? And Namal is the best university in Pakistan, right? Good in languages. So I'm doing BS English there, and I've chosen that. And obviously it was again a competition. A competition is everywhere, the struggle is everywhere to adjust. So there is a shift or transformation from college to university life. And after college till you got admission in university, that was a most depressing moment of your life, you can say, right? The struggle, the decisive moment, decisions you have to take, right? The problem, real life problem, the failures that you have to deal with. And I have noted each and everything that I have gone through during that period in a diary. I write the problems that I have faced and how I go through it, how I face failure, how I deal with that. Obviously some depressing moments were there, and alhamdulillah, you have to struggle. There is always hope. Have faith in God and just do your best. So obviously connection with God, with divinity, is the most important thing in life. And I have settled three principles of life, right? Connection with God, family, and yourself. These are the three principles, the three things that you have to always keep in mind while having your struggle of life. Obviously that was a critical period, and you have to make decisions. So my advice for you, to follow your passion. Just stay calm and follow your own heart, your interest, and your passion. So entering in from college to university, it was a transformation. And college and university, they are totally different in terms of the environment, in terms of study, in terms of the examination and evaluation system, the semester system at university. Different subjects you will be studying in your semester system. Unlike college, you have 6 to 8 subjects. You are stick to that throughout the whole year. At the end you have examination. But university is not like that. Obviously the evaluation system is based on quizzes, presentations, group works, right, field works, and assignments and things like that. So you have to prepare yourself, your personality, in a holistic way, right? Holistic development, you might heard about it, right? So grooming your personality holistically, that is very important. And apart from that, so obviously I face challenges in university life as well, as we don't have a co-education at college, and we have co-education at university. So adjusting to new changing environment was somehow challenging, and the competition obviously there. And people at university, they came from different background, different cities, ethnic group, and things like that. So making adjustment with such variety, such diversity at university is a challenging task. As I've struggled as well to make my position a good standing in class and in university as well. And alhamdulillah, today I have a good standing at my campus, right, serving as a CR, and good relation with students and with teachers as well. So what the idea came into my mind is that why not to convert my passion into a profession, like, right? In today's world, today's world is the world of technology, and you have to survive in this digital world, in this world of technology, the virtual learning that we are familiar with during pandemic. and we came to know how important it is to learn the soft skills. Obviously it is very important for every one of us to acquire soft skills, learn to use the technology as well. So I just wished or just convert my passion of my studying, right, Harvard and studying books. So I just thinking of why not to benefit others from my studying, right? So I just plan to have start a YouTube channel where we'll educational videos of my field, literature and linguistics, so that my juniors get benefit from it. So I have started a YouTube channel and name it as, here it is. Obviously I will show you the live proof as well, English literature and linguistics, right? And I have started it a year before, right, in September 2020, a year and a half, 1.5 year. And Alhamdulillah, I got success, right, in my vision, in my plans, and my channel has been monetized, and I have 3K subscriber today, and I am making earning from it as well, right? So the passion will pay off always, right? Obviously, to share the notes or study material with them, I have started my blog, right? And alhamdulillah, I also got success on my blog, and I've got 30,000 views, right, on my blog. And it was an achievement. Talking about acquiring digital skills, soft skill, how important it is, right? Irrespective of the field that you are studying, right? Whether it is medical, it's engineering, or any social science, acquiring those skills, because we have to live in digital world, and the future world is obviously the world of technology as well. So flourish my skills, I start working, right? And now I'm working on Fiverr as well. Flourish my skills, I'm doing content writing, right? Just recently started. So again, it's a struggle to build my profile and to stand out among the top competitors, top sellers on Fiverr is a major challenging task ahead for me, and I have to struggle, work, determine and consistency, so that I will achieve success on that as well. So I am working for that purpose. I've just different course on different websites, Coursera, Allison, and now I am taking courses on digital skills, here it is, right? And taking freelancing and content writing as well. So life is the name of struggle, and you will always are in competition with yourself, acquiring skills. So the skills are most important. Apart from bookish knowledge, the skills are very important in your life, right? You have to flourish your skills, soft skills, digital skills, to live up in the world of technology. And my last message for the generations, right, who are in college or even at university, that was my message: to live up in the digital world, struggle of life, right? Never give up, just put your best, give your best, struggle, hard work. And obviously it's a quotation that or a proverb that we heard from our birth, that hard work is key to success. Obviously it is true. It is only hard work leads to your success. So follow your passion, follow your interest. And as far as opting a profession after graduate is concerned, obviously you will go for that profession which is your passion. And working online or freelancing, I enjoyed that, and I didn't get bored. Even I have worked 16 or 17 hours, right? Obviously I will go for it, right? And I have some other goals as well, right? To become a CSS officers. Obviously I will try that as well. And we believe in predestination and roll off. What will be in your fat, you just prone to it. So we have talks. I came on live on my channel as well. If you are interested, just drop down your topics, right? And we will discuss them in detail.